How are you doing, my friend? And very welcome to my social pathology video, by which you understand underlying mechanics of social problems, and also by which you can reconfirm your life direction to attain true happiness on this planet Earth. This time, I would like to discuss an article that critical race theory is latest boogeyman for the right. My name is Dr. Samurai. I am a professor specialized in international social pathology and also an active prison counselor of 20 years experience. As usual, I would like to provide you very brief general information first, and then like to move on to our main discussions. Are you ready? Let's start. So this article says critical race theory, which we came to hear so very often, is latest boogeyman. That means what the right philosophy people fears most. Critical race theory is the source of fear for the right-wing people. Critical race theory simply means the law and legal institutions in the United States are the very source of creating and maintaining social, economic, and political inequalities between white people and colored people, especially black people. So this critical race theory pretty much means the law, which is supposed to be the very basis of social justice, is distorted in the United States to support only the white people at the expense of black people. And the spread of this theory, the white people, especially with the right-wing philosophy, are very much afraid of. Probably this theory has something that rings a bell with them, probably. Otherwise, they don't have to fear. But looking back, there was another theory which had such a powerful impact all over the world, which is called Marxism theory. Marxism theory pretty much means under capitalism, there are two classes existing. One is bourgeoisies or capitalists, and the other is proletariat or workers. And inevitable social dynamics will lead to revolutionary communism through class struggles by workers. So, under capitalism, those who employ and those who are employed, right? This lower class will inevitably turn over this existing hierarchy and lead to communism, in which workers have the power. I am not interested in getting into details of these two theories. But what I would like to say today is, after all, what has real power in society is unshakable theories that explains what is really happening in the world. I have been a scholar in international social pathology for a long time, by which I mean mechanisms of social problems that can be seen in multiple countries. I am specialist in analyzing the mechanics of those global social problems. Once I am told that theory is the most powerful force to change society and the world, there is one thing that I have come to as the general conclusion of my social pathology research, which is most of the international social problems are caused by the dissociation of human civilization from the nature. In other words, most of the problems we see globally today are caused by human civilization being so separated from the nature that rules this planet Earth. I have no doubt about that. Concretely saying that dissociation between nature and civilization is divided into two aspects. One is biophobia, and the other is sex. Biophobia means that humans are getting to fear, dislike other living beings in general. That is causing all kinds of environmental problems like ocean plastics and global warmings and abnormal weathers and climate crisis and on and on and on. All that is based on deep-seated biophobia of human beings. And the other thing, sectionalism, is that we have undeniable tendencies to draw a line between us, the same group, and them, the other group. And we only care about us, friendly groups. And we do not care about others, them, that we do not know, and we are not familiar nor friendly with. So we only care about our territories. We care about our own territories and members only, and do terrible, destructive things on the other. That is what is happening over the world. The good example is this advanced nations versus third world countries. Things like that comes clearly from our deserting others whom we are not familiar with. We don't care about those people we don't know, in simple language. And this dissociation between humans and nature. Why did this happen? there are two main forces. One is capitalism, and the other is Christianity. Please do not misunderstand. I am denying Christianity. I have so many good friends. As a matter of fact, my best friend is a Christian priest. But please listen to this to the end. Among all those religions, which are all man-made, Christianity is most outstanding in terms of emphasizing anthropocentrism, human-centered. Human beings are greater than nature. We conquer nature, and we control nature and animals. It is Christianity that has so dramatically promoted human-centeredness among all the other religions. So that has been a great force that put human beings away from nature. I'm only talking about the fact, right? And capitalism. Capitalism is a machine that runs only on destroying nature forever to make things in nature our merchandises. Capitalism is the destroyer of this organic planet Earth, and it only runs on eternal expansions and distractions of nature. So in order to justify that distraction, capitalism is necessarily dividing us from nature. I'm only talking about the physics. And Christianity, which is originally very good, and capitalism, which was okay in the very beginning when its distraction was minimal. Those Christianity and capitalism got together and justify the separation, dissociation between human civilization and nature. And this is causing all kinds of environmental distractions and wars. Nobody can deny that. So I am saying this dissociation of human beings and human civilization from the nature and the organic planet is the very cause of most of the global problems that we see today. And this is what I wanted to say. By the way, if you like this kind of discussions, please click that yellow good luck charm logos. As I have started today's discussion, the solid, undeniable theory has the most power in changing the human directions, right? Like as those examples I mentioned, critical race theory and theory of Marxism. I mean, they may not be right, but they have clearly more power than any one individual in the long run. When I said I have come to this conclusion that this separation between human beings and nature is the cause of global social pathology, global pathology, I am implying that the fact that we human beings are born as part of nature, and that part of nature is denying the nature, right? This means dissociative identity disorder. We are denying our own identity as natural products. So this state of dissociation between human beings and human civilizations and nature and natural beings and the organic planet Earth, putting those dissociated two back into one together, is our final mission to attain true stability and, as a result, true happiness on this planet Earth. So that I would like to call reunification theory will fix most serious global problems. I would like to name it reunification theory because we were unified before we developed all those industries, combustion engines and electricities and nuclear powers and all those things like technologies and ITs and things like that. Before we developed all those unnatural things, we were together with nature. So we must put us back together with nature. I am not talking about destroying all those social infrastructures or world infrastructures. We keep that. But in our minds, we always have to be aware that we have to put us back closer to nature. Only upon that unconditional love towards nature and natural beings and this organic planet Earth can we restore all these serious problems we see globally today, which will lead to apocalypse for sure at some time. And seeing that loss of Amazon forest, we are getting very closer to tipping point, which means the point of no return. We must act before that. That's why I respect what Mr. Biden is advocating. By 2030, he will come up with a certain substantial result, right? So please keep in your mind this reunification theory, which will cure our dissociative identity disorder that denies our own identity as natural beings. This is all for today, and I would like you to think about what I told you, because this is very important part of my research milestone, from dissociation to reunification. So please enjoy the beautiful nature surrounding you and breathe in clean air fully into your lungs, where people are not so packed, of course. And up until next time, please have a peaceful but happiest time wherever you are on this planet Earth.